The saber and the sword are two of the most formidable weapons in the Kung Fu arsenal. The sword, with its thin, straight blade, is known in China as the gentleman of all weapons. Its heavier relation, the saber, bears an even more exalted title. The saber is called the master of all weapons because it causes more damage to the enemy's body than any other Kung Fu weapon. Light and agile, like a flying phoenix. That's the sword. Its main form of attack is the thrust. Savage and powerful, like a fierce tiger. That's the saber. It's used to chop, slash, and hack. The thin blade of the Chinese sword has razor-sharp edges on both sides. Because it has two edges, it requires more practice and technique. While larger and heavier, the saber has just a single edge. Therefore, there is a saying, saber, power won by strength, sword, soft, won by technique.
The sword and the saber match the human body's proportions. Being neither too long or short, they are perfect for use. Within their effective striking distances, they are the best weapons.
Little Tiger has practiced Kung Fu for over 20 years. A former member of the Guangzhou martial arts team, he is an expert on sword and saber techniques. Swordplay is brisk, graceful, and dynamic. Swordplay requires more than just a strong arm.
In thrusting, the shoulder and the wrist must form a straight line, and the movement comes from the waist. Because it's a straight line, it's fast, merciless, and accurate.
The thrust is the sword's most lethal attack. Flicking involves lifting up the blade from below. Pointing uses the tip of the sword to stab the enemy's shoulder or wrist. It can serve to disarm one's opponent.
Chopping means bringing down the blade from overhead. This puts your body weight as well as your strength behind the blow. And you can even jump up to chop downwards. You bring out the saber's power with your own power.
The sideways slash is another important saber technique. The fighter can straight slash or reverse slash to attack an enemy's neck or legs. Wrapping around the head is a distinctive saber move. It is both offensive and defensive.
The move is unique to the saber. It allows one to neutralize an enemy's attack and to immediately launch a counter-attack of one's own.
In China, swords were more than just weapons. In ancient times, it wasn't only soldiers who carried swords. Scholars, philosophers, even poets wore them. A sword on the belt was a badge of honor, proof that the owner was a master swordsman.